Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great, great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. SEC's lawsuit is not limited to Ripple sales, says Johnny Deaton. He goes on to say that as per the SEC, every sale of XRP, no matter who sells it, is considered a security. So even if me or you sell our XRP, we're selling a security, says the corrupt SEC. But the thing is, we know we hold a cryptocurrency when we hold XRP. Furthermore, the move is what led Coinbase, Kraken Exchange, and others to delist XRP from their exchanges. However, even after all going south for XRP, the altcoin has managed to maintain its position as the top 10 cryptos even today. And that's the thing, no matter what happened with XRP, it still remained in the top 10. Deaton, in the same tweet, went on to add that it would be naive of crypto influencers, including Lark Davis, who would think that the value of XRP would fall because JP Morgan chose to use Matic and AAVE to settle USD to JPY. Come on. We all know it comes down to one thing. JP Morgan's option is going to fail. Whatever he comes up with, it doesn't matter because the world's going to need XRP and that on-demand liquidity. Good chance SEC will settle with Ripple to avoid exposing Hinman documents. So according to lawyer Bill Morgan, the William Hinman emails being in the hands of Ripple gives the US-based crypto payments firm real leverage. The SEC will strive to keep these materials under wraps, which will not be possible if the case goes to trial. As such, the commission might be inclined to settle in order to keep them from the public eye. And we thought the same thing all along. It was a great day when Ripple finally got the emails. And that's what I believe is going to push towards a settlement. So XRP price up 8% to 40 cents ahead of 30th of November summary judgment filings. Australian lawyer and crypto enthusiast Bill Morgan has said that from his experience, a case settlement is now possible after the summary judgment filings. Morgan added that a settlement agreement could be reached at any time without the public knowing. Via Twitter, Morgan said nobody outside the parties will know until the parties say it has settled. That's why I'm telling you, you need to be holding XRP. Because if this settlement happens, the market will reflect it before you get a chance to buy in. You will be paying a much higher price for XRP once that settlement happens. Ripple went to the SEC for more than 6 years. Where did that get them? Sued for the last 2 years and has cost them more than $100 million and still not regulated. Zero clarity for anybody else too. SEC is equivalent to the mafia. Wake up. And we know how corrupt the SEC is. It's like a double standard there. You come in and be fully transparent, you get hit with a lawsuit. You come in shady, and you get a free pass. The SEC wants you to think that it cares about disclosure, transparency, and clarity. When the truth eventually comes out, the shamefulness of their behavior here will shock you. Brad Garlinghouse said that. And that's what's great about holding XRP. Brad Garlinghouse is probably one of the most transparent CEOs in all of crypto. He lets us know exactly what's going on all the time, how he gives you that optimism to continue holding, continuing to be patient, knowing our time is eventually coming. Bitcoin traded little change on Friday morning in Asia, while Ether rose amid a mixed performance by the top 10 non-stablecoin cryptocurrencies. XRP was the biggest winner ahead of deadlines for Ripple Labs to file briefs with the SEC. Now, I believe Bitcoin maxis are afraid of XRP. They could see it taking off at some point, leaving Bitcoin behind. And I know for a fact that's who's really fudding all over crypto Twitter right now. Because they want to keep Bitcoin as relevant as they can for as long as they can. Time is running out. Everything's pushing towards utility. To all XRPians who have been hodling through the SEC lawsuits, stay strong and keep hodling. Ripple integrates machine learning and to partner with Bank of America once lawsuit finishes. Now, we keep seeing these announcements about Bank of America. We also see partners of Ripple utilizing the tech for cross border payments inside of the U.S., even though the SEC lawsuit's still going on. A lot of people believe a settlement already happened behind the scenes. But the thing is, the market hasn't reflected it yet. That's what makes me think this is still continuing to be delayed. Most already do. In Australia, the NAB uses Ripple and ANZ uses XLM. IBM have built WorldWire on Stellar and MoneyGram are also using it. The rest of the world no longer cares about American hedge money. See what I did there? They're moving on. If the SEC wins, America loses. And that's what it comes down to. And I've said that from day one. Innovation is pushing forward throughout the rest of the world, leaving the U.S. behind. You see country after country utilizing RippleNet for their CBDCs. At some point, I believe a flip of the switch moment's going to happen for on-demand liquidity, really pushing the price of XRP through the roof, because that's going to be a glorious day for XRP holders. But what's going on is you have a corrupt SEC running the show here. And somebody really needs to take control of the SEC and push forward with innovation inside of the U.S. I'm just hoping they're working behind the scenes with Ripple without us knowing it. Prison. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried confirms to the New York Times speaking event with Biden's Treasury Secretary Yellen, Zelensky, Zuckerberg. Now, why is this guy not in jail yet? Anybody else would have been locked up. But I believe it comes down to his political, all that money he was sending to politicians. And the thing is, he's very smug about this too, letting them know that he's still coming to speak. Come on, lock this guy up. He hurt retail investors. Senator Warren is trying to make the FTX scandal, a fraud upon the people by Sam Bankman-Fried, appear as a crypto fraud. What it really is a failure of SEC and people like Senator Warren to do their jobs and protect the people. They want to blame the crypto industry for their failure. And that's what it comes down to. That's why now they're going to fast track regulations inside of crypto. I'm going to do a video tomorrow about the executive order Biden signed as far as CBDCs. The framework, everything points towards crypto. And a CBDC is the end goal. But the thing is, Warren has been seen talking with Gensler, conspiring with Gensler. I believe they're conspiring against us, the retail investor. Because every time Senator Warren talks, she says how she wants to help the retail investor, and yet nothing happens. Nothing gets done. Sam Bankman-Fried gave money to Democrats and Republicans in the U.S. Congress, and the elected politicians discouraged the SEC to probe into FTX. This is where I was saying, I believe the SEC got a call from up top somewhere. Somebody called Gary and said, listen, this kid's coming in, give him a free pass. I believe that's why policymakers heard this kid out as well as far as crypto. Because anytime you mention crypto to a politician, they absolutely don't want to hear it. But yet they all sat there and listened to Sam Bankman-Fried. You know why? Because money talks. Some of the Blockchain 8, as the prospect termed them in March, have benefited from crypto largesse. 5 of the 8 members received campaign donations from FTX employees ranging from $2,900 to $11,600. Representative Ted Bundy, one of the signatories, received $500,000 in support from a super PAC created by FTX co-CEO Ryan Salam. More consequently, Emmer was the head of the National Republican Congressional Committee, the campaign arm for House Republicans this year. The NRCC's associated super PAC, the Congressional Leadership Fund, received $2.75 million from FTX in 2022 cycle, $2 million from Salam in late September, and $750,000 from the company's Political Action Committee. So it's even bigger than we thought. The corruption is tied to so many people inside of Washington, D.C. I have a theory that many senior politicians and regulators do not want the Department of Justice to prosecute Sam Bankman-Fried because that would lead to revelation of information that will embarrass the politicians and regulators. That's why I said, the retail investor really paid the price here. I don't believe the SEC should be handling crypto regulations, neither should be the CFTC. And none of the politicians should be tied to it at all. But we know that's who's going to regulate crypto. Hopefully, somebody keeps the retail investor in mind. Politicians and regulators higher rank protecting their careers over protecting the rank and file consumer. And retail investors need to stop paying for all of this. That's what it comes down to. Sure, we need regulations, but we need the right people behind those regulations. Stop looking out for institutional investors and the big banks. Look out for the people that work hard every day, put some money in crypto with hopes of getting financial freedom in the future. Look out for them for once. This is the exact reason Ripple could easily lose the SEC case. Everything is corrupt. One phone call to Judge Torres made by the right person, and she could easily come up with a way to rule in the SEC's favor. Now, here's the thing. I hope this judge is not corrupt in any way. I'm hoping this does not happen. Because here's the thing, I want all of us, XRP holders, to get rich before regulations really come down. And I'm really hoping that this judge sees through all the corruption and rules in favor of Ripple. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.